Mega GMs, happy Saturday to you. Well, the NFT space is feeling a little bit wrecked right now, isn't it? Following OpenSea's announcement that they will not enforce royalties anymore starting in February of next year, the impact is being felt already. Let's dive into that along with the day's top news, starting with a look at the Forecast 500. Now, I mentioned yesterday that we were hitting an all-time low, or we were going to hit an all-time low this weekend. I can't remember quite which, but we did hit that all-time low here. Down 67 points from yesterday, 2.76%. That's quite a lot to lose in one day. Usually when you see the loss of value across the NFT ecosystem like this, it means there's something bigger going on at the macro level. And if you've been paying attention to the world economy, there sure has been this week, from the crypto side to traditional finance, and then the news coming from OpenSea that really has driven that same sentiment now to the NFT market. So across the board, everything is down. NFTs, though, I think have a very long road to recover ahead of them. It's going to be a while. The OpenSea royalty decision is very, very impactful. Now, global sales also fell yesterday, down to just over $14 million on secondary markets. Transactions, huge hit. We've been talking about these all-time highs, new all-time highs the past few days. Yesterday, not even close. 438,000 transactions. Sales prices up as well. The market is just very volatile right now. Top 10 collections. Again, no real surprises here, right? Bored Apes, D-Market, Gods Unchained, CryptoPunks, D-Gods, and then you have Mutant Apes, Sorare, DraftKings, The Captains, and Play NFT. KartParty is right there near the top 10, almost $200,000 on secondary markets. Took a quick look to see what exactly that was. Look, this is a taste of the PDE gaming future that's ahead of us. It's a PDE game with race carts. I believe you're going to assemble parts of your car. You're going to race other players. You're going to compete for prizes. This will keep people entertained in a bear market, won't it? If you can grind out small profits, if you can hang with your friends, talk NFTs, talk real life stuff, play to earn while you're doing all of those things together, well, I think it's a successful model. I think games like this are going to take off. There's games out there like My Pet Hooligan who have been building for now years. We have a very fun few months ahead of us. Even if the rewards and profits aren't there today, they should be down the road in certain games. But again, get excited for things like this because this does show a maturing NFT space. Now, OpenSea's new stance on royalties, it hasn't gone unchallenged, including from major investors of theirs, including Mark Cuban, yesterday expressing disappointment in their decision, stating that you really do need to protect creators' income and their royalties. In fact, Cuban even called it a huge mistake, diminishing trust in the platform, hurting the industry. He's exactly right. You can believe, just like I do, that NFTs are decentralized assets and that nobody can or should tell you what you can do with it, when you can sell it, how much of a fee you have to pay. That's fine, but you also have to understand that without those royalties, this all disappears and everything you enjoy about NFTs goes poof. Regulations are what will fix this, make these taxable, make them securities. I think that would do the trick. And ultimately, then royalties will be enforced on the platforms that are registered to sell NFTs. And I guess we're going to end with some more bad news here today, but the Recur platform, which brought Hello Kitty NFTs and Rugrats, and I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, well, they're shutting down their operations. Look, they had really cool NFTs, but here's the thing. Putting out an NFT just for the sake of putting out a collectible, when it has no other benefits or perks, when it doesn't get you any type of royalties, there's nothing else to it. It's a JPEG. And by the way, those JPEGs were not cheap, probably hundreds of dollars. Well, that's not sustainable. And what we're seeing happen in this market right now is the shaking out of NFTs that just, there's nothing there. There was nothing substantial to begin with. It's sad to see them not succeed, but for the overall industry and the health of it, this is probably a good thing. And we have some bummer news coming from the Cool Cats collection. CEO is stepping down here. And look, this is a perfect opportunity to mention we're putting a lot of faith and we're putting a lot of time and money into projects that we're hoping make us quite a bit of money, aren't we? Well, consider this. A lot of these guys, they made their bags already. So some of them are hungry. Some are in this for the thrill of the hunt. They love the business. They love the grind. They love the hustle. They like shaking hands, right? Others, and I would argue that most, are in it for profits. They made their money, and their incentive to build, especially in these very difficult markets with very demanded customers, their incentive's probably gone, and there's no reason they need to stick around when they made their bags. And it's probably why we usually see new projects with the money flowing into them quickly, not old projects that are regaining value. New projects have the most opportunity. You have a chance that you're investing in somebody who's hungry and who does want to be the next Yuga Labs. Some final thoughts. Don't get too bummed about this market. If you're a believer in NFTs, you believed already that we were going to zero before we go to the moon, right? our next run. I don't know if that's a year off. I don't know if that's 5 years off. We need a catalyst, right? We need something like the stimulus that happened 2 years ago, or we need a major tech innovation like AR and VR, which is coming next year with Apple's Vision Pro. My belief is that AR VR tech is going to launch NFTs into the stratosphere. It's going to make NFTs tangible to people who don't quite understand them yet. There's your market. There's your news today. I will be back tomorrow with another update on both. And remember, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Until the next time, we'll see you.